one of the more ubiquitous images of the Baltimore riots this spring. The CVS at Penn and North set on fire April 27th, and the man the feds believe did it pleaded guilty this morning in court. In Focus's Brian Kubler now has more on today's plea.
Charlie, if the federal judge agrees with the plea, 24-year-old Raymon Carter will spend 4 years in federal prison for burning down that CVS. But it wasn't just the video, investigators say, that did him in. This corner looks bare now, almost clean. On the surface anyway, the northeast part of this intersection is no longer charred by the scars of looting, rioting, and fire. The burned-out shell of this CVS was wiped away by demo crews a few weeks ago as residents looked on, snapped pictures, and reflected on the possibilities of new beginnings.
This is hope. This is hope. Some cities could have turned their back on this and said, CVS, the city could have said, no, we're not putting anything back here. So I'm hoping it's going to stand as a symbol of what was and a symbol of what can be.
But today, one more matter of what was. The man who burned down this CVS for the world to see on April 27th, Raymon Carter, pleaded guilty to all of it Wednesday morning in a federal courtroom. Investigators had Carter on video lighting the fire. The deal is for 4 years in a federal prison, possibly very far away from Baltimore.
His plea today should be a message out to anybody who's interested in doing that in the future, that we will use all of our ATF resources, work with our counterparts in the U.S. Attorney's Office to hold those accountable for those acts.
Including the use of these wanted posters. The ATF said they were instrumental in gathering tips to find Carter once investigators identified him from the video. The community involvement was key, the Fed said, the same kind of cooperation it continues to get on the 6 other fires from the riots, as well as those crude explosive devices set off near police.
We're making a lot of progress on all of those, and there should be arrests coming in the near future on some of those other cases also. And again, it's just a message to the community that this will not be tolerated.
Now, Carter pleaded guilty to the federal crime of rioting, and the deal is for 4 years. If accepted by the court, his sentencing will be in November. Meanwhile, the CVS says it will rebuild that site and reopen by the end of this year.